All right, we're going to do just a couple of story problems just to kind of review a couple of the strategies that we have practiced in class. Today we'll be using this poster to help us. We're going to pretend that we're at a carnival and we get to purchase these fun items, and each item has the price tag on it. So if I look at this first problem, let's read it. It says you have 5 tickets. You trade for 3 stickers. How many tickets do you have left? So you know in class a lot of times one of my favorite ways to solve these problems is to go ahead and draw a picture. So I know that I have 5 tickets to spend. So I'm going to draw. And you also know that I like circles because they're super quick to draw. Okay, so I have 5 tickets. Now I traded them for 3 stickers. Now if I look over here, my sticker is just 1 ticket. So there's 1 sticker, 2 stickers, 3 stickers. So how many would I have left for tickets? I would have 1, 2 left. So if I was to write a number sentence to go with that, I started with 5. I spent 3 of them. So now I only have 2 tickets left. And my unit would be tickets. Now, if you remember, we also did the change diagrams. So some of my friends, they actually prefer that one. So just in case that might be you, let's review how that would look. So again, we would look for our start number in the first box. Well, you have 5 tickets. So we started with 5. We trade for 3 stickers. 3 stickers would cost 3 tickets. And again, we're spending those tickets. So we're not having more, we're taking away 3. So if I look at 5, take away 3, there's 1, 2, 3. I get 2 left. And then my number sentence would stay the same. We're going to practice just one more. This one here. It says you have 6 tickets. How many more tickets do you need so you can get a pencil? Okay, so there's a couple different ways you can do this. Let's start with our change diagram first. So I could do my start, my change, and my ending. So I know I start with 6 tickets, but we need to know how many more we need to get a pencil. Well, let's find over here. Here's our pencil. And it says a pencil is 9. So that's how many we need to end up with. So that's actually our ending number. So got to be careful with that. So we're actually trying to figure out what our number should be there. Now, I do know that 6 isn't enough, so I'm going to need to add more tickets to have enough. So we are going to be adding. And so 6 plus what number equals 9? Now there's 2 ways you can figure this out. One is if you have a number line, you could always start on, we know we need to start on 6, and we know we need to end up on 9. So I would have to stop when I get to 9. But I can count. Here's 1, 2, 3. So I'm thinking maybe my answer is 3. But I can double check that. Now in class, if you remember, when we're reading our math problems going from left side to right, so when we're going this direction, we follow exactly like this. But now if I want to flip it around and I go backwards, we're going to do the opposite. So instead of adding, we're going to subtract. So 9 take away 6. Let's try that. Here's 9. Let's take away 6 hops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And again, we just confirmed that our answer is 3. So if I was going to write my number sentence, we have 6 plus, we just figured out 3. Oops. And of course, our ending number was 9. Now, but to answer the question though, it says you have 6 tickets. How many more tickets do you need? Of course, the answer is 3. Be careful, we didn't solve for the end number. We had to solve that middle one this time. So you always have to go back and make sure you read what the question is asking. Okay, now this is a page that you will not have to do, but I just want to go over one example. This is something we'll be practicing as the year goes on, but we haven't had any chances. So this is a chance where we get to write our own number story to go with these numbers. That's where sometimes it can be confusing when we first start out. So when we first start out, we're actually going to use this poster to help us. So we want to just write a simple number story that uses 5 plus 8. And I noticed that on here the crayon is 5 stickers and the ball is 8 tickets. So here's what we can do. So I'm going to just get my text here so I can type on here. And we're going to type a number sentence. Now I'm going to say, Aaliyah wants to buy a crayon for 5 tickets. She also wants to buy a, let's see, it was a ball for 8 tickets. How many tickets will Aaliyah need to purchase both items? So you can see what I did there was I figured out that I wanted to add these 2 numbers. So I made up a story that would require me to add. Now I do want to add, I know that 8, and of course I could draw my sticker. So I want to draw 5. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So now if I was to count them, there's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So you would need 13 tickets. And just one more quick one just to give you an idea. So 12 minus 9. Let's see if there's anything over here. There's nothing that's worth 12, but there is a, you know what, there is a pencil that's worth 9. So watch what we can do. So this time you're going to spend some tickets. So we're going to say, we're going to start with Aaliyah had 12 tickets to spend at the carnival. Now I want to use this number 9. So what would you use it to spend on? You're going to want to buy that crayon. She bought the pen, I said crayon, I meant pencil, for 9 tickets. How many tickets does Aaliyah have left? So that would tell us that we need to figure out 12, take away 9. And if you were to subtract or draw a picture, your answer would be 3. Okay, so just an example of how we will be working on writing some of our own number sentences this year. Okay, so these problems you will be doing. I will have these on Seesaw for you. So, but I will also do them here so you can kind of follow along and then go back and try them on your own. So here it says, we're going to write a number model to match the story and solve. So it says, David saw 3 ducks in the pond. Then he saw 2 more ducks on the path. How many ducks did David see altogether? So we're going to start with our start. So he saw 3 ducks in the pond. So that would be our start. Now, if we're going to think about our change, he saw 2 more. There is our big clue word, more. More, if you remember, means plus. So he saw 2 more. So you need to figure out what is our ending number. Okay, So you're going to write whatever number that you end up with on this line. Now your number model goes in this empty space here. So 3 plus 2 equals, and then of course the number that you figure out goes at the end. Number 2, Sue had 10 rocks. She gave some rocks to her friend. Now she has 7 rocks. So we need to figure out how many rocks did Sue give to her friend. Well, we look at that again. She started with 10 rocks. She gave some rocks to her friend. So she gave. Now, if you're giving away, you end up with less, not more. So that's that takeaway. So now she has 7. So we don't know what that change is. You have to figure out 10 take away what number equals 7. So you're going to write that number on the line, and then your number model is going to be 10 take away. You need to figure out the number, and you'll equal 7. So back on Seesaw, I want you to solve that problem and then submit it.